Hi, it's John. I just finished 2 days of traveling and meetings up in northern Washington, and I'm filming this in the Seattle airport shortly before my flight. I tried to find the quietest place in the airport, and it happened to be right in front of these extremely interesting pieces of art. I think most of you probably clicked on this video just because of what was behind me. Nevertheless, I want to express continued gratitude for the generosity that so many of you have demonstrated. Clearly, you're all just as concerned as we are, and you want to help just as much as we do. Thank you for that. We absolutely could not do this without you. I want to remind you of the 3 ways that we're helping Ukrainians, both those who are crossing the Romanian border and those who remain in Ukraine. Number 1, medical services. Number 2, medical supplies. And number 3, with basic humanitarian support. Our friends at Telios, which is the largest telemedicine company in Romania, are providing free care to Ukrainians in their own language. We're also in the beginning stages of a partnership with the Foursquare denomination. They have 32 churches in Ukraine, and those pastors have stayed, many of them have stayed, to help support their communities. And Telios is making this healthcare access available to them as they support their church members who remain, their church members who have left, and the general communities that God has called them to in the Ukraine who remain. In addition, there are doctors on the ground at the border and at our women and children's clinic in Cluj-Napoca, which is a couple hours across the border, who are providing care for Ukrainian patients at no cost. In addition, we're prepared to help subsidize the cost of any medication or medical supplies that are needed to help accompany that care. On top of all of this, basic humanitarian care, food, water, shelter, housing, transport, and lots of baby supplies are being replenished at a constant rate. Thanks to your help. I'm interrupting my own video. Different airport, different day, same jacket. Between filming and editing this short video, a few more pieces of news came out regarding what's happening on the ground. And I just want to highlight those for you briefly so that you have a good sense for how your generosity is helping. A portion of the supplies being sent were able to be used to help support a Ukrainian military chaplain as he's caring for young men who are defending the country. Many of the supplies being taken over the border are being loaded onto Ukrainian trains so that they can be taken much deeper into the nation. We're also starting to get access to more trauma-level medical supplies, like tourniquets, which, as my friend Matt so clearly stated, is a reminder of the seriousness of what's happening. And the last little bit to this interruption, I want to let you know that tomorrow, Adrian Donchu, who is the Chief Medical Officer at Telios, the telemedicine company that's helping provide remote healthcare to Ukrainians, he'll be meeting with the health director of one of the larger Ukrainian refugee camps to discuss an even wider involvement of some of the doctor partners and the telemedicine technology. While the results of this war are uncertain, we know that medical and humanitarian needs of the Ukrainian people are going to stretch reasonably far into the future, both for refugees and for those who are eventually able to resettle. We will continue to be prayerful and thoughtful about how we can help support those people, given our unique position and our leaders that are in northern Romania. So thank you for your part in this. Thank you for the practical extension of your generosity in the midst of this crisis for the Ukrainian people. We'll be back in about a week or so with another update. God bless you.